Okay, so today what I wanted to do was I wanted to talk about my first book of the year, which is Sacre Bleu by Christopher Moore, and it is a comedy d'art, and it is wonderful. I love this author. I feel like when I read his books, I zoned out while like making tea because I was thinking about this. It's like a store-bought cookie, those ones that are like chocolate chip and they just kind of like crumble away. And like they're delicious, and it just like as you bite into them it just like falls away, but in a good way, you know, it's not too hard or anything. You just get through it so easily, and then you give it to your friends and you're like, you have to try this out, it's wonderful. And you kind of want a little bit of credit for it, but you know, it's a Christopher Moore. So yeah, he's hilarious, and this is not the first book that I started reading this year because I have bought other books this year and I've had just picked up a couple books this year. Not really think about it because it's halfway through the month. But I bought this one 2 days ago now, something like that. And I'm a really slow reader, and I've only read it during school. I'm already like 100 pages in, so it's hilarious. And already there's like some little excerpts that I could just take out and be like, what I do is during class, I'm like, hey guys, hear this. He just said the funniest thing. Oh, let me find that for you. Oh, I read the funniest thing last night. So anyway, great book. I'll talk about it more when I'm done. But I was going to talk about that just because I wanted to put something on here. Then what happened was I went to the library today, and I was thinking like, man, our library never gives stuff away. And it just so happens as I was walking out the door, I saw free books. Take one, take two, take as many as you want. It's like, oh, let me look over there. There were some nice ones. Like I might go back and look tomorrow. They're a little ripped up, you know, like nothing I'd ever heard of. And one in particular I thought was pretty cool. Great. Jack Blank, not Jack Black, as I originally thought it said, which originally caught my curiosity, got my eye. I really have no idea. This is the second book in a series, in a trilogy. Okay, so there's 3 of them. This is the second, and this is like just for review purposes. If this isn't even the real book, it is title to be revealed on the inside. I'll cover that up. What year is this from? Who even knows? And you know, it's not for sale or anything, but I guess somehow someone at our library got it. I don't know if they gave it away. Like, I don't know, but I read the first chapter on the bus, and I think it might be a children's book, but it's really thick to be a children's book. So it might be like a preteen fantasy. I don't read a lot of adventure books. The only ones I really read were either fairy tales or there are from when I was in middle school, so that's why I'm making that reference, but I don't know. I'm not very far in. I've never heard of the series before. I don't know if you have. I don't know if it's any good. I don't know if it's for 10-year-olds, but I don't know. I've got a couple chapters in on the bus, and I thought it was pretty good, so you know, an advanced copy. Oh wow. Reviewer copy. I don't think there's any writing or anything in it, so yeah. The writing's pretty big. Oh. It's supposed to be 1999. Advanced proofs bound for review purposes. All trim sizes, page counts, month of publication, and prices should be considered tentative and subject to change without notice. Please check publication information and any quotations against a bound copy of this book. We urge this for the sake of editorial accuracy, as well as your legal protection and ours. So it's from 2011. It's when it was supposed to come out. So I'm sure it's out. I'm sure the next one's out by now. It's 2014. And yeah, I really don't know, but it's like this fantasy world where this guy, I guess, speaks to robots, and once he like understands what's inside of them, he can control them. And there's this parasite, and it's inside of him, so he has to talk to it inside of him. And then the first like page, he's trying to talk to this thing that he's never done before, and it freaks him out. And he has to go to class, which is like taught by a ninja and a warrior, and they're in these floating trees, and there's these dragons, and then I had to get off the bus because I was at my stop, and Those are the two of the books that I'm reading today. Don't want to tell you how many I started yesterday. That's embarrassing. Let's just be glad I didn't go to the bookstore again today like I was planning. Why do I have this problem? Okay, so that is my little January day one blurb thing. Titles.